Welcome back to the garden, everybody. We've got a lot of this already planted out, and we've also done something a little bit different here. As you can see, this is all tilled up. I'm gonna explain that in just a few minutes. First, we got to get our last few seeds planted. We're gonna plant out over here, and I'm gonna explain exactly what I've got going on. First up, I've got some Blue Lake bush beans, and I'm gonna put it on a trellis. You're probably asking yourself, Eric, why are you putting bush beans on a trellis? Well, because we allotted this space for our beans, and I didn't know that I didn't have any pole beans. I had bush beans, so this is the spot that they're going. I might tie them up to the trellis here a little bit once they get going, but no matter. This is the space that we've got provided. I've already got everything else I need in here, so it's either we plant more tomatoes, which I probably don't need any more tomatoes, or plant more cucumbers, which I probably don't need any more cucumbers. Pretty easy, huh? All right, we got both these rows planted. This row right here is all just sunflowers, and all we did was pop them in the ground just by seed. We don't do seed. We don't start our sunflowers indoors or anything. So here's what I want to tell you. This whole area right from here over to the fence, so including this row with the row cover and this row with the row cover, I had actually backed my tractor in here, and I used the tiller, and we tilled all this. Normally I would have my raised beds like this, and the ones up front, I would plant everything out in there. Usually flip a bed by adding compost, fertilizer, and then putting a row cover back on and planting from there. I wanted to try something different. I'm always trying something new. I'm always doing different things. So this year, these beds were really weedy, and there was a lot of grass in there anyways. So we tilled this right back to where it started from. So I didn't do anything crazy with this either. I just tilled it. I'm gonna throw some fertilizer on it. That's about it. And we plant directly into it. I'm gonna see if it works. I think that we're gonna have an abundant success in all areas of this garden. This, I think, may be something new that's gonna catch our eye here a little bit. So this row here, we've got a pepper row, and then I've got a green pepper row over here. Typically I plant more veggie stuff into the front area of this garden, but we kind of ran out of room over here. This is going to be a really good experiment, just planting in a lot looser soil. Our raised beds are loose, but it's just different. The soil here is completely different, so I'm really excited to see how this is going to shape up this year. And these green pepper starts they're kind of small, but we had a heck of a time getting our green peppers to start this year. I have no idea why, but they're looking good now. They've been outside for a couple weeks, and we're getting them in the ground. This is this the last thing that we have to plant?
Marigolds.
Oh, we got to plant some marigolds yet. So before I take you guys on that tour, we will do a whole wrap up. I'll do a spring garden tour. A lot of times it's just for myself, so I can go back and look next year and say, hey, how many tomato plants did I plant? How many peppers did I plant? And we can kind of go and judge from year to year as to what we need to plant and how many of each things we need to plant. But a lot of the stuff, guys, is looking really good. We left these last two rows down here at the very end of the garden blank this year because hardly anything will grow down there. There's just not enough sunlight, and there's way too many trees up here to be cutting down to be able to get sunlight back there. So we're just going to set it up as a little seating area. Thanks for following on, guys. We're going to have a full garden tour very soon, and we'll show you everything that we got and the amounts of everything, the different versions of how we planted things. It's all going to be spelled out on the next video. We'll catch you guys on the next one.